I'll say that.
What's up, YouTube? Alright. This would be a blooper, man. I probably would have just X'd that out, but today is a random video, man. I'm deciding to post. I'm gonna be talking about, in this video, we're gonna be talking about shadow work and what it is, and what does it look like when you doing it. I heard about this word years ago, and I didn't really understand it because it was just a word, you know. And sometimes words can get lost in translation, and you may not have nobody there to really tell you what it is. And some people could associate shadow work with being, you know, under spirituality or anything, but I feel like all this stuff is spiritual. Religion, everything, it's all spirituality. So shadow work is a part of spirituality. It's just a word used to define one person working on themselves, the dark side of themselves, the lower self. You know, that's my understanding of what shadow work is. I could be way off, but for me, using that term, shadow work, that's what it means. So shadow work, if you want to do, we do it all the time, we just don't know it if you actively learn it. So I drive trucks, so shadow work in trucking would be, one day you're driving and somebody cut you off and you throw a fit and you honk the horn and you be mad, and then you realize that you done got yourself in a rut in your mind and in your heart. And so now, moving forward, you decide that if somebody else cut you off, instead of you responding that way, you're going to respond more peacefully, or you might slow down. That's what shadow work is seeing yourself, going back in and correcting something that you may have fell short in doing. So it's important though, because that's how you grow, and your life starts to grow and it starts to change because you're learning lessons through each one of your experiences. So, you know, don't get caught up on words, because words can definitely take people different places and mislead you. Just seek it within yourself. You know, try to find the answer within yourself. Somebody might have it out there for you, but that's what I do. I do shadow work all the time. I guess I guess I don't never call it that. I just called it accountability, taking accountability, you know, and self-reflection. I mean, you can call it that too, self-reflection, because a shadow is a reflection, right? So self-reflection, when you self-reflect and you become aware of yourself in situations, everybody else ain't always the problem. You know, sometimes you could be the problem. Sometimes you did something wrong. You know, sometimes maybe you was driving too fast and you didn't yield and you were supposed to, and so you almost got into an accident, and instead of you taking accountability, you get mad at the other person, but the other person had the right of way. So it's like, nah, you need to start looking at yourself, being honest with yourself about yourself. And that's what a lot of people fail to do, is to be honest with themselves about themselves. You know, so you have to be able to self-reflect, you know, and through self-reflection, you will start to come to peace. You know, every time you implement, you know, grace, every time you put these things into play, you develop more peace in your life, because these things no longer bother you. They no longer get you aroused. And the world is soliciting to you. So it's soliciting everything, whatever you want: food, drugs, alcohol, money. The whole world is offering you something, and it gets you aroused. Jail, it's all solicitation, if you really just sit back and look at it. So they say be in this world, but don't be of it. You in it, and some people choose to be of it. It's a choice though. You don't have to be of the world. You know what I'm saying? You could definitely choose to be in it, but not of it. And the thing about being in it but not of it is you won't, a lot of the things you do won't be televised. A lot of the things you do won't be seen. A lot of the ways that you have, only people that know you dearly will know you. You know, everybody ain't gonna know what you do. It's not for everybody to know the work that you do, what kind of person you is on the day-to-day. Like, that stuff ain't gonna be broadcasted because you're gonna be doing that work, and it's real work. It's intimate work. It's lifelong. This is not this it's not temporary. Like, I can't temporarily be a better person and then say, well, I'm tired of being a better. I can, but what good is? What was the point of all of this? You know, it was pointless. So when something in you sparks, that flame is lit, and you decide that you want to become better and you want to start working on yourself, that's a lifelong thing. It's not going to be a 2-week process. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be forever. You're going to always be developing. You're going to always, your faith going to keep growing. Your level of peace is going to continue to increase. No matter what your situation is, it can look bad to everybody else in the world, but they looking at it through worldly eyes. So in a worldly way, your situation may be bad, but from a faithful standpoint, your situation is what it's supposed to be. You're in an experience that you're supposed to be in, regardless of how they feel or what they say. Where you at is right where you're supposed to be. And so when you make peace with life, when you make peace with yourself in whatever situation that you in, life becomes way more easier. The lessons become way more clearer because you're not fighting. You ain't diving into your emotions and allow your emotions to take you away from the blessing, you know. And that's the thing, keeping your eyes on the blessing. And so the blessing is life. So being present, it's easy to not be present. Get frustrated and immediately you're not gonna be present no more. You're gonna be concerned with something that happened 10 seconds ago, so you're no longer present, you know. And so that's the thing, is like maintaining that presence, that consciousness, that awareness, that self-awareness, the awareness of what is right around you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, if you're gonna do this work, it's lifelong. It's gonna take a real commitment in your heart, and everybody not gonna be able to follow you. Everybody not gonna be able to understand, you know, and that's okay. You're gonna run into different people that's gonna help you. Everybody helps you, whether it's negative or positive, whatever the experience may be. It's all for you to grow. You just gotta transmute the experience. And most people don't transmute their experiences. They have an experience and they deem it good or they deem it bad, and don't do that. When you do that, you limit what things can become. So most people are still victims of the past because they deem the past as being something negative. And so now they walking around, they got a sob story. Oh, this happened to me when I was this age. Oh, that happened when this was that. Oh, my mom and dad divorced. Oh, my dad passed away. Oh, this. I got a story. I got some things I can say. I can put up a picture of my back, and you wouldn't even believe that that's my back if I showed it to you. But my back looked like this. This is what my spine looked like. It looked just like this. This is how my spine looked. I actually look like this. This is what it looked like, right? If I show you a picture of my spine, it's straight, but it got a mean curve in it, like this, for real. You wouldn't have a clue. You wouldn't know that though, cause that's not. Oh man, let me show y'all my back. Let me show you what I'm going through. Nah, I don't be worried about it. I'm blessed. I'm good. I'm still here. I played football with that back all my life. I worked out, lift heavy weights with that back all my life. Man, hey, this is the one back I got. I can't sit and mope about the back. I'ma just go ahead and do what I can to at least save it for as long as I can. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing that I'm even able to walk around and move and be a part of my relationship, and I'm thankful because it could always be worse. So don't lean too deep into yourself, and that's what people do. They lean too deep into themselves, and now they can't see the blessings that's right in front of their face. So practice mindfulness, man. Practice gratitude, you know, being present and giving thanks. Not giving thanks just to say thank you because you think that you're doing it. Oh, thank you. Because you want to be seen as being a grateful person. No, it has to be sincere. 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 So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up before I won't even post it. I'm gonna attach a picture on my spine on this video so that y'all can see it. And man, y'all just keep y'all faith, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Only thing that you can do is continue to move forward, help somebody else, share what you find along the way, and everything gonna work itself out. So peace and blessings to y'all.